Welcome to my Wings of Liberty ladder games, where I proudly represent Clan We Are BM in putting the garbage in the non-garbage game. Actually, I'm putting the garbage down in the non-garbage game. I am not amused by the amount of garbage. This is our final placement match, and I am aiming for plat, probably. There's no way I'm getting to diamond. I don't even think the game places you in diamond. Unless, of course, you were diamond last season.
Not enough minerals.
I just played a rather, I guess, unstable game. I think the main problem with last game on my part was the lack of injects. I haven't been injecting well, and as you can see in the late game, I was sort of building 2,000 of each resource. Now, if I was missing, say, gas, and I was making hydralisks, then that would be sort of an excuse to build up a lot of minerals, but I was banking a lot of both. So injects was one of the things that I should work on. Also, I find that I try to put down the hatchery. That's one of the ways I was working around it. Don't know if that was successful or not. Don't really care. My opponent is Zerg, and this is going to be a Terran versus Zerg. This is actually one of my favorite matchups because Terran versus Zerg is one of the things that I would say got the short end of the shitting on. If you think about things like Zerg versus Zerg, it's always Zergling garbage. If you think about Terran versus Terran, it's always Destiny Cloudfist garbage. If you think about like Zerg versus Protoss, a lot of the time it's like early pool garbage or stuff, to the point where Protoss have stopped Forge Fast expanding. And I feel like that's really I don't know why the game has just evolved into that way. Like, it's not like there was any patch that played a major role in the inability to defend the garbage. It's just that in the garbage game, people can't do that. Can't defend against this bullshit because the game is so ill-defined or so ill-balanced. And the pros have been forced to adapt to that because, you know, winning games is what puts bread on the table, or whatever you like to eat, rice, steak. So they've been forced to do that, and people in Wings would just watch it and be like, aha, that's what the pros are doing for no adequate reason, and just follow up with the garbage. Now, Terran versus Zerg still has the advantage that's not like that. Seems like a 15 hatch coming down for our opponent with gas. And pool. Wow.
Upgrade complete.
That actually looks like a pool first. I think it's enough time to mine 50 gas. Is it? I'm asking myself if it's enough time to mine the 50 gas to build the reactor. You know, I just thought of something. Maybe it's okay for the factory to start first, because the factory will allow us to fly the factory over while this thing is finishing. Like, this thing only needs to lift. This one needs to lift and fly over a bit, so maybe it's okay to have the factory a little bit early.
SCV ready. Will do.
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. Bad news. What's going on? I can't build here. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Yeah, it's definitely okay to start the factory a little early. Like, there's no reason to wait for it, not to wait for 150 gas. It's not like the thing costs 150 gas.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
I think the rally point here will allow 2 Hellions to spawn.
Go ahead. I can't build here. Ready to raise some hell. I'm going.
Oh, there's the Overlord.
SCV ready.
I think the Hellions will provide enough screen for us that we can kill the Overlord there.
Talk to me, boss.
Does he have third? Does not have third.
In the rear with the gear. Ready to raise some SCV ready.
Actually, one off.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Been waiting on you. I'm on it.
Oh shit. Oh, did not expect that. Actually, I totally expected that.
Ready to raise some hell.
Did I get the second star? Yes, I did get the second gas, but I'm not mining from it.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. Ready to bring some hell.
Add-on.
See, one thing I'm trying to work on is the Hellions.
Waiting on you.
Like trying to make everything at the same time I'm using these Hellions. Not really hard, but not really easy either.
Upgrade complete.
And this player really seems to know what they're
Are
doing.
you ready for this? SCV ready.
They know their shit.
Hell yeah. SCV ready. Talk to me, boss. Sound. I'm waiting on you.
Are we about to try that again?
SCV ready.
Research complete.
SCV ready.
Okay, so we got that going on now.
In the rear with the gear.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm just like really slow on everything.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Like I built up so much resource while I was doing the Hellion garbage. Yes, I did annihilate a lot of lings. Yes, I did annihilate a lot of like those could have been drones. But I feel like it didn't really pay for itself.
Good job, huh?
And that was actually more successful than I thought on the success scale.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Yo, I can't build here. Go, go, go.
Additional supply.
SCV ready.
Additional supply. Insufficient rescue gas.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient rescue
Oh,
gas.
he sees the Banshees. Is he prepared though? Are you prepared? Yes, he is.
SCV ready.
He's got lots of queens, and this is pretty much. It's actually a really good player, you know. Get more Hellions, I'll get more drones, or not drones. Guys with guns.
Add-on.
Want to see his tech choice: banelings, spore crawlers, zerglings. Seems like all the right things. I'm gonna wait until this is done. This blue flame upgrade.
Additional supply depots required.
I also need to wait until stim is done.
With the gear.
Now, if he does have stim, then he might have mutalisks, so I'm gonna start with the turrets.
Go ahead. Armed and ready.
The thing with turrets is it does serve as a deterrent, it doesn't serve as a solution.
Additional research complete.
Like a good amount of mutalisks will be able to break through all of your turrets. It's kind of silly. Which is why I am against the whole like attacker's advantage bullshit.
SCV ready. Well, butter my biscuit. Go, go, go. Huh?
I'm still a big fan of factory units. Like I like Marine Hellion. It does allow for a lot of things.
Flights here. Ready for dust off.
Research complete.
Okay, so that's good.
SCV ready.
I feel like the army composition is good, +1 is done,
Upgrade complete.
Ready to raise some
and a lot of things are going well.
Upgrade complete.
gangway coming through.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This better be good. Armed and ready. SCV ready.
Okay, so he's probably have a third at this point. Yes he does.
Go, go, go.
Trying to establish one.
Research.
Well, that was annoying. I think it might be a good time to start making Missile Man. That'll tank for all the garbage for us.
Go ahead.
Insufficient lesbian gas. Not enough energy.
Got 29 workers here.
This better be good.
Probably should start working on that.
Insufficient
He's trying to
lesbian
establish
gas.
his third right now, so we're not as behind as we might think.
Add-on complete.
So I'm starting to produce tanks.
Mineral field depleted.
Somehow we managed to save all the medevacs, so that's good.
You gonna get
Should probably get slow as well. He's starting to work on mutas, so it's a little bit on the annoying side. So far, I'm still working on Hellions because I'm short on that gas.
what's going on? In the rear with the gear.
I don't know how much he's willing to expend on Hellions, or on Mutalisks.
Gangway coming through.
I think if it's a lot more than what he's trying to do right now, then I could be in a world of hurt. Bad luck against Marine Hellions. Or against Baneling compositions.
Not enough.
Go, go!
Research complete.
Okay.
Don't leave me hanging.
So I feel like the Marauder count is good.
Armed and you gonna give me orders? Call the ball. SCV ready.
Mineral
I think we're
field
ready
depleted.
to attack again, and probably grab and expand behind this. Or two.
Additional supply.
And also some more production.
I can't build here.
As you can see, my base sort of gets everywhere. Gotta kill the one that's alive.
Go, go, go!
Right. I call that one the Marauder tank. It doesn't involve tanks, but it involves Marauders tanking the Banelings for the Marines. And now we should be able to get rid of everything here. Fortunate enough that this guy doesn't know how to like move the Banelings. It's kind of scary just how much damage Marines can do to pure Zerglings without support. Like, at the same time, sometimes the Zerglings just completely annihilate your Marines, but, like, in small numbers, Marines are just really good. Which is why Terran is so fucking imbalanced in lots of them. Because it's all about the small number of units. I mean, who can afford shit when all your workers die? And all your bases are, like, half income, because somehow, someone's stupid MF idea split the minerals in, like, 1,500 and 750s. Ugh, Blizzard.